My name is Andrew Chemey, and I am a collaboration and e-learning architect at Involve Media. Today, we'll be reviewing how to use advanced actions in Adobe Captivate. While advanced actions are often used by advanced users, you do not need to be an advanced user to use or take advantage of advanced actions. There are many reasons to use advanced actions in Captivate. Think of an advanced action in terms of something that occurs for a specific event. In our Captivate example, we will be using advanced actions to display one of a series of images based on the score received in a quiz. You can see that we have separate images that represent different levels of grades. We will display one of these grade images on the results slide, where an A+ will be displayed if the user receives a 95 or above, an A for a score of 90 to 95, a B for a score of 80 to 89, and so on. To set up our advanced actions, we want to hide the image from output by default. We'll also be using advanced action to display the appropriate image when we get to this slide. So we should give each of these images an easily readable name, such as grade underscore and the letter that corresponds to the grade score. For A+, we'll use grade A+ in the name field of the property inspector. We'll make sure to hide each of the other images from display by default and give them an appropriate label. Now that our images are set up, let's move them into place. Here we're going to overlap them so they all appear in approximately the same area. Next, we will set up an advanced action so that only one of these images is displayed on this page based on the user's score. To create a new advanced action, click on Project and Advanced Actions. It is a good practice to immediately name the action we'll be creating. We're going to call this Display Grade. Since we'll be creating a series of decisions, let's name them to make it easier to understand at a later date. So we'll double-click on the decision name and simply call this one A+. In this case, we want to set up a conditional where we will display an image based on the score. So we need to click on Conditional tab and click Add to set up our first condition. Our condition is going to be based on a variable, the score. So we want to select variable from the drop-down list. And you can see that Captivate includes a number of variables that we can immediately use in our advanced actions or anywhere in other areas of Captivate itself. The variable we want is called cpinfo%. Since we want to affect the behavior if the percentage is greater than or equal to 95, we'll select a condition type appropriately. And it's a literal value here, so we're going to type in 95. Now our action is to display an image. So we'll click on for the action, the plus, and we want to select Show from the drop-down. And since this is a score of 95 or higher, we will select the image name of grade A+. And you can see the advantage of naming the images appropriately earlier. We've now created a conditional in advanced action to display an image based upon a score of 95 or higher. So we're going to go through the rest of these to display the score appropriately. We are done. You can see that with the decisions appropriately named, we can determine what action causes the appropriate images to display. Let's apply the advanced action to the results slide. First, save our action. And now close the advanced action and move back to the slide. Back at the quiz results slide, we're going to change the onEnter action to execute advanced action. And since we only have one advanced action, the display grade script automatically appears. Wow, that was easy. Let's review our presentation to see this in action. This was only one example of using advanced actions. Want more? Play around on your own. If you need help, feel free to contact us at Involve Media so we can review your project and work with you to accomplish your goals.
Thank you for spending time with our team at Involved Media. You can find more information on our company and service offerings at involvedmedia.com or by emailing us at sales@involvedmedia.com.